Hey, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and hi, I'm Josh. I'm in recovery, and I am suffering from the diseases of addiction and mental health. Today we'll be reading from Touchstones and August 20th. Even though it's not August 20th, we are playing catch up, and I promise we'll eventually get there. So, Touchstones, August 20th. Every human being is a problem in search of a solution. Ashley Montague. Each of us is a strong and fragile creature. We're always subject to forces outside our control, and we're learning steps for living that help us cope and rise above these problems. Our particular situation might seem special to us, but in another sense, everyone's situation is a unique problem. Spiritual growth is the result of coming face to face with our own situation, feeling the brunt of our own puzzlement, recognizing that no recipe will apply perfectly, and then trusting our higher power as we make unsure responses. No school or parent can ever teach us enough to make that search smooth and trouble-free. We become complete human beings by living through the muddle, by truly trusting our connections with God and other people to carry us along until we find clarity again. We progress into manhood when we meet our own particular life crisis. We learn to see we have this process in common with every human being. Rather than resist our problems, we band together with others and pool our strength to find solutions. My problems today are opportunities for spiritual growth. That's another one where, it's the frames, it's the lenses that you look at the world. Life is always going to throw us curveballs. There's always going to be adversity. There are no shortcuts for anything in life, because if there were shortcuts, then that would just be called the way. It wouldn't be a shortcut. And yes, I did steal that from Road Trip. I'm kind of aging myself there with that one. But it's the truth. Some of the most valuable lessons I've learned have been through some of the most challenging, hardest periods of my life. And when you think about it, you don't grow inside your comfort zone. You have to step outside of your comfort zone in order to grow. And then that expands your comfort zone. And ideally, you keep expanding. Now, when I was in active addiction and when I was not addressing my mental health issues, I would stay in this small little corner, this small little pigeonhole that I considered to be my safe space where I could escape and not have to deal with the world or any of my problems. I didn't have to look internally and try and change and heal and grow. I would just kind of waste away while still being alive, if that makes any sense. So that's one of those things where there's no parent, there's no teacher, there's nobody really that's gonna guide you there. But the great thing, the strength that I've found in these fellowships is that the 12 steps really are a blueprint and instruction manual for life. They can help you figure out the best ways to navigate things when life does get challenging. I find myself saying the serenity prayer a lot sometimes throughout the day, where I will just be okay, this has got to happen because I'm probably going to strangle this person if I do not say this in my head. And then sometimes I also do say it out loud, and then people are is this guy talking to himself? Is he crazy? No, it's so that I don't become crazy, that I'm actually saying, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So that's part of the strength that I've gained from recovery, from understanding myself from these programs, and that's what I hope for you. So don't run away from adversity, don't run away from challenges. Realize that they are opportunities for growth, that they are opportunities for you to find yourself, for self-discovery, for you to be better equipped with handling life and the challenges that life will throw at us. So please subscribe to our channel, watch our videos and like our videos, and please, 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 please use the comment section, whether you're new to sobriety and recovery and you're dealing with post-acute withdrawal, or you have questions, or you're trying to figure out what to do in early sobriety, or how to go to meetings or be of service or anything like that. Please feel free to vent in the comment section. And if you have time under your belt, please share your experience, strength, and hope, and your tools that you've used in your toolkit in order to stay in between the guardrails for your recovery, in order to stay sober. Even if people aren't writing in the comment section that are in the early stages of recovery, by you sharing your experience, strength, and hope, they're potentially reading something that resonates with them that they can then add to their toolkit, and it helps keep them sober that day, and then ideally keeps them sober the next day, and so on and so forth. So that's what I hope for all of you. Again, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and I am Josh, still in recovery and battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. Thanks for letting me share.